Hello and welcome to BatFlip Crazy YouTube. I am your host, Toby. Today we're going to be going over a really useful tool for fantasy baseball, and that's the customized leaderboard on Fangraphs. Fangraphs is an incredible resource. You should be using it if you are playing fantasy baseball. If you are not, definitely get there. And this is really a tool that you can use in organizing your research, making your research easier instead of having to sort through a bunch of different tabs or a bunch of different metrics. You can really hone in on what the metrics are that you value and then create a customized leaderboard that has all of those metrics in one place. So the first thing that you're going to want to do in order for the customized leaderboard to work for you is you need to sign in and make an account. So I have an account, so sign up, make an account with Fangraphs. If you can, do purchase the membership. I believe it's $20 or $25 a year that goes to Fangraphs. They provide an incredible resource just for baseball in general. And so we always want to be giving back to folks who create a lot of value in our fantasy baseball world. So create an account, create a membership if you're so inclined, or else play around a little bit, make sure it's for you, and then get a membership. Once you've signed in, and that's important because without signing in, then you won't be able to have access to your customized leaderboards because it'll erase them once you leave the site. So what you're going to do to create your customized leaderboard is go up to leaders right up here. And then depending on whether you want to create one for batters or for pitchers, hitters or pitchers, you just choose the leaderboard that you want to. So I'm going to go to hitters. I'm going to click here right here on 2018 hitters. And so with the Fangraphs leaderboards, again, you're probably familiar with this, so I'll just go over it very quickly. But you have your leaderboards, your split leaderboards. Split leaderboards I'll cover in another future video, but it's a super helpful tool. You can organize by team, league, player, batting, pitching, fielding, etc., by position, a number of different filters that you can use. We're not going to concern ourselves with those, but it's just important and helpful to know. So with the Fangraphs leaderboard right here, what you're going to do is you can see that there's a lot of different tabs. So you have your regular dashboard right here that provides kind of outcomes, some walks and K percentages, some WRC plus, some WAR. And then as you go through the different tabs, you'll see there are outcomes here. So these are just purely outcomes, right? Your standard things that you would see or used to see on the back of a baseball card, things of that nature. Advanced gets into a little bit more of the analytics. So you're looking at walk percentage, K percentage, your OPS, WRC plus, WOBA. So some pretty basic ones, some little bit more advanced ones. Batted ball data. This is a tab that I love to go to a lot of the time. This is when you see a hitter's batted ball profile, line drive, ground ball, fly ball, infield fly ball percentage, home run for fly ball, so on and so forth. BABIP, it's a key one. Hard hit rate, things of that nature. I'm going to skip over and go to plate discipline right here because this is actually one that I probably use the most. This is your O swing, your Z contact, swinging strike rate, things of that nature. Now, these are all really great metrics. The challenge is you have to hop around a lot to be able to see them. And I might look over here and say, Joey Votto's got a low O swing percentage, but what is his hard hit rate? Then I click there, and then Joey Votto doesn't show up again. So then I got to sort and look for it. So I got to jump around a lot to find out the data that I want on somebody. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down at the bottom here, and this is where you create your custom leaderboard. And so right here is everything that you can choose from. And you can see it's just a wide range of things right here that you can choose from. Anything that you want to. And this is a little dangerous, as you'll see, because look, you can create a leaderboard like I have right here, where you have every metric that I might think is somewhat interesting available right here, and even you can even go even further over here. You get what I'm pointing at right there. So I have way too many things. So instead, I'm going to scroll down here, and I should have a more basic leaderboard, but I'm going to create that right now for everybody. Because I actually, even though I have my go-tos here, I'm always flipping, I always have to, they're not all together. So I have to kind of look across and make sure I'm on the right line, everything like that. So let's make sure that we don't have to do that anymore. So I'm going to create a basic hitter leaderboard. So I go to custom leaderboards right here, and my go-tos are O swing, get rid of contact, hard hit rate, get rid of line drive rate, fly ball rate, no Z swing, no O contact, and Z contact. Those are kind of my go-tos. Now what I'm also going to do is outcomes are important when it comes to plate discipline. So I'm going to look at walk and K percentages. And I'm also going to keep ground ball rate because in a lot of ways ground ball rate is a better indicator than fly ball rate of whether somebody's elevating the ball. It is better. Ground ball rate is better than fly ball rate. But it's helpful to look. Fly ball rate is helpful because when you're looking at power hitters, right, 99% of home runs are going to happen on fly balls instead of line drives. And so that's really a better indicator of power than it is of elevating the ball. So I'm not going to do those. I'm really going to try to stick to my guns here and only go with the things that I really want. I'm going to get rid of OPS. OBP, I do play in one OBP league. So I'm going to include that. I'm going to include BABIP because that's going to be helpful in telling me how much of, that's going to be, that will be instructive. And so I'm going to include that. You want to know something? I'm going to get rid of it. We're going basic. So average, OBP, runs, home runs, RBI, stolen bases, caught stealing. I like the caught stealing just because it tells me is somebody attempting to run and whether they're being successful, especially if I'm looking over a longer sample size. So these are actually everything that I want right here. Now I'm going to organize them in kind of how I look at it. So I start out with plate discipline, and then I look at contact skills, and then I look at quality of contact right here. Then I look at fly ball rate and then ground ball rate. Now, I'm going to put a line break here in between outcomes and the kind of skills that we're looking at. And so right here, I'm going to put in another line break after the walks and K percentages, just because, those are slightly different than these pure outcomes, right? These are what we're looking for from our fantasy team. In Roto, at least, this is what we are rated on. If you do play in, points leagues, for instance, the walk and the K percentage are going to be important, assuming that you get 1 point for a walk and -1 for a strikeout. So right here we have our basic dashboard, right? This is the basic stuff that I'm going to look at. And so once I've put everything in there, and look, you can keep anything, right? If you're looking at pitchers and you want to see how frequently they're throwing a given pitch, right? You can choose that, right? Cutter percentage, fastball percentage, So if you want to get deep, you definitely can. And you can create a ton of shorter leaderboards that can help you identify, different things. But for now, we're going to do this. So the next step, and this is key, is going to be create table. And this gives me a chance to review this table. So you'll see I have all of my plate discipline metrics right here. I got my O swing, my Z contact, hard hit rate, fly ball rate, ground ball rate. I got my walk percentage and my K percentage, and you'll see the line breaks right here. Line break right here, and then my outcomes. Average, OBP, runs, home runs, RBI, stolen bases, and caught stealing. And so what I'm going to do, you'll see up here, it's at 14 games. The split is the last 14 games. That's fine, but, it's going to save that part of your search too. So let's do last 30 days. So now we're here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the report. I'm going to say basic hitter report and save report. Now you go down here and you see you have the basic hitter report right there. Now let's say, okay, I want to check out just the regular leaderboards. I'm going to go back here. And my internet connection is taking a little while, so bear with me. Let's try it one more time. There we go. So now we're back at the original one right here. And this is where you're going to land. But I want to load my basic hitter report. So I just go right here. Scroll down. Basic hitter report. As you can see, this is going to be really helpful because, O swing, Z contact are on separate tabs from hard hit, fly ball, ground ball rate. and they're on different tabs from walking, K percentage, and these outcomes right here. So I've taken all of the metrics that I like, right, and have at it. If there are particular metrics that you're interested in, more interested in, then I go with those. But these are ones that I look at. So now I've created a leaderboard that essentially brings up exactly what I want to see. And now I can sort this while looking across those metrics, right? Corey Dickerson, as usual, leading the pack in chase rate outside the zone. But now we can see Alex Bregman, 15.1% O-swing. He is leading qualified hitters in O-swing. And then the Z contact is great. Hard hit rate's a little low. But you can see now you have access to all of these players, all of these metrics, all of these filters to use using your customized leaderboard. So I hope you find value in the customized leaderboard and in this video. If you do, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to continue to pump out some videos, some instructional videos here about different tools and resources we know about. Really hope that you found it helpful. If you do find the YouTube channel helpful and you've subscribed and you do not follow me already on Twitter, that is at BatFlip Crazy. I'm also on Facebook at BatFlip Crazy Fantasy and Instagram at BatFlip Crazy. Feel free to hit me up there. The podcast is BatFlip Crazy, where I will utilize these customized leaderboards in sorting through players and identifying people who may be of interest to fantasy owners. So thank you so much for watching. Best of luck with all your fantasy baseballing, and be kind to each other.